Good evening, Speed Gaming, and welcome to this week's entry of the Zelda 1 Randomizer Weekly Race. As our featured runners tonight, the tandem of Chest Jerk versus Potato Pony, but we've also got others racing in the background, or they will be, because we haven't started yet. I got fooled by CJ's timer going off.
We got the wrong overlay here.
By CD Improv. How you doing tonight, CD?
Oh, I'm great, Leslie. It looks like we have two ghost runners as well, so we can kind of just guess where they're going to be.
Stop
that'll
it.
be kind of fun. We can like pretend that it's let's see, Blessed Bee or Bogey or Mako. Yay!
Well,
thank you, Oasis.
Well, here we go.
I mean, we could have said it was just by getting ready for the next tournament.
True that. So the change for the Champion's Choice flags that were made from last week, we now can have important items in level 9. So take what you know about this randomizer's item distribution and throw it out the window as if that item could be in level 9. It can be in level 9. Oh, this is a nasty starting screen. And pay out the odds because it's level 7.
I mean, always never 7 until it is.
CJ's just having a quick look, and it's an old man saying, I still hate the book.
Yeah, and with Start Room Shuffle on, you can start pretty much anywhere on the grid, so there is a chance you'll be able to pirouette a door straight across from the entrance to the dungeon. Maybe we can find some quick bombs or a free key, but the game is instead going to say, no, come back when you have explosives. Meanwhile, Potato Pony is doing the traditional route. He's going to head up towards the grave, check the grave spots, and then see if we can't find a sword. The sword is going to be in an open cave anywhere we can get to it on the overworld, because I don't believe that Wood Sword Blocks is on with this flag.
Not to my knowing.
And I'm trying to remember if I voted for odd or even dungeons tonight. All right, meanwhile, Potato Pony's going to go ahead check out what is in First Quest Vanilla level 6. We got an open cave up here. Chest Jerk is heading towards the grave. And there's Wizrobes on our overworld. Here, pop back out of the cave.
No,
it's Robo-Snakes.
Lionel's, and with it being second quest based, this flag set, you're going to have second quest based enemies. Those Stalfos are going to fire sword beams.
Yeah, Potato Pony had to shuffle that screen a couple of times just to be able to make it down the stairs. Chest Jerk is probably going to do the same thing. That's why you might actually see a lot of runners leave that cave until you check all the open caves that are near it, so that you can just up A and go back to your start screen.
Got an Armos check here, and it's not an item. It is a stair.
Well, we're going to get some money. Now, this is second quest money, so it's 39 rupee medium secret is only 1 off of max. That is fantastic. You're going to have an extra one of those, which is to help make up for the fact that you only get 1 large secret, and, well, it might roll down.
Yep, the same ranges as vanilla. Now, Potato Pony's heading towards Forgotten Spot without bombs. This could be the screen scroll.
He's actually going to screen scroll over into the Death Armos screen. It looks like he's maximizing his open caves and your Armos item, because there's going to be something under that Armos. It might be a heart, it might be a banana, but at the very least, it's free. Oh, it's a ladder! Alright. Oh, no!
Potato Pony gets cut down before getting it. Death Armos claims another victim.
Well, I mean, at the very least, we did get to see what the Armos... Yeah, there we go. Good job, Chest Jerk. We do now have the ability to world wrap and go see what our second free item on this map is going to be. What if it's like the wand? That would be fantastic. And yeah, you're going to have to bear with us tonight, guys. We don't actually have a tracker in the background, so it's just me and Leslie hitting all the buttons and doing all the talking. So it could get a little complicated. Alright, Chest Jerk is going to head over to the World Wrap screen. He's going to go see what that free item is hanging out off the coast. And it's going to be amazing if it's a weapon of some kind. A heart would also be okay, because you're Chest Jerk. You want all of them.
Yeah, it's CJ. It would be apropos.
Now, if it's me, I want the red ring. But these Lionels, since they're actually kind of clipping into his screen, are making the screen scroll just a little bit more difficult than it has to be. Meanwhile, Potato Pony is heading back up to pick up his ladder. Hopefully he's going to be able to get it this time and Death Armos won't claim another victim. Look, there's that heart for Chest Jerk.
Gotta have heart.
Now, with Heart Shuffle off, that actually means that the rest of the items we find in the dungeons, there shouldn't be another heart in a basement. There's going to be a heart in each one of the dungeons in its normal kind of position on the floor, but it won't actually be in the staircases. Alright, looks like Potato Pony, he's got his ladder. He's going to go do the exact same thing. Maximize the free items that this game is going to give you because, I mean, this game hates us and we're playing Second Quest. Oh, 77 rupee candle. Ouch.
Just a couple of secrets away. Ooh, chat calling out for a max door repair.
Oh,
that
rude.
is just disgusting.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate of the game. Now, Chest Jerk is just hoping that he stumbles upon that wood sword. He's actually doing this is a really good idea for him. Screen and Potato Pony. Screen scroll over to this side of the map. Cover all of these open caves, because there's quite a lot of them up here. And then go back and check the things near the wood sword screen, with the normal vanilla wood sword screen. Because somewhere in an open cave is going to be your wood sword. Now, I do believe we have sword upgrades turned back on. That's some very interestingly priced bait.
Nice.
That is, oddly enough, my least favorite meme on all of Twitch. I would take a copy pasta over that any day of the week. But alright, Chest Jerk's going to continue checking the northeast corner of the map. Looks like we found another... Nope, just some more money. Ugh, 6
And
rupees.
it's just 6 rupees, so a touchdown, but they missed the extra point.
Ah. Or just 2 field goals.
That's it.
See,
Chat
I remember enough.
23.
Oh.
Chat's calling it a 23 door repair.
I like the 3 safeties. That's awesome. Not if you're the team getting scored against, though. Alright, here we go. Chest Jerk is going to go down. He is going to walk this. Now, Chest Jerk is actually one of our runners who doesn't screen scroll. So he's going to check the... he's going to go ahead and check and find level 2 underneath the waterfall. Now,
Locked in with Dark Nuts, that's an up A.
Yeah, we can't do anything about those guys. No bombs, no sword. There is a whole bunch of nothing that we could do. And totally Oasis. If you're the team that just had 3 safeties scored on you, I think I would hide in shame. Alright, Chest Jerk's going to check a couple more of these rooms. Now, level 2 is not going to have a basement unless for... Oh, hello, extra bosses. Unless for some reason... there is a staircase and it is segmented, because we are playing with shapes, so that is possible. Now, to answer a question in chat, we have a total of 10 runners in tonight's weekly. It's a Sunday night. It is TwitchCon, so maybe some people are off having vacations and stuff like that, so. Hey, we found a pokey stick! Wait, where did we find the pokey stick?
That would be Lost Hills Armos.
Oh dear, Chest Jerk did not check that. Yeah, so he didn't check that.
It might be a bit before he heads back there.
Well, I mean, at some point you're going to run out of open caves, and if you're tracking this game at all, you're going to be like, oh, I missed this. Now, this is actually really good for Potato Pony. Not only does he now have bombs, he's got a few more rupees, he's going to be able to clear some of these rooms that Chest Jerk missed. So if there's a really good item in here...
Did Chest Jerk just get stuck? Did Chest Jerk just get accidentally screen scroll into the wall?
Maybe. I mean, it's Second Quest. It does really weird things all the time. Potato Pony's going to come out of here with a key as well. This is fantastic for Potato Pony. Now we're going to see the Gleeok, however, and this is less fantastic depending upon how it rolled and if you can dodge.
4 heads, and the door closed, so no door safety strats here.
Yeah, plus it would have to be the right side door. Oddly enough, the left side door doesn't give you the iframes that the right side door would. Though, you know, if you run vanilla, a 4-headed Gleeok with a very few amount of hearts is not unheard of. Cheshire is going to find his first take any, pick up a heart. Now, it's worth noting... Sorry, I'm typing in another window. Now, it's worth noting that Cheshire is now up to 5 hearts. There is still a white sword item out here somewhere. And for all we know, it could be something fantastic or necessary, and Cheshire might find it in any of these open caves while he's looking for his sword. And Potato Pony is doing a fantastic job of taking down this Gleeok. Oh no!
Oh, the thing gets hit by the fireball. Great effort, just didn't work out.
Yeah, meanwhile, Cheshire is going to up an A. Now, if I was Cheshire, I probably would have thought about picking up that candle, to be honest. Second quest money, I don't want to have to buy a candle. Even though we do have sword upgrades on, you know, I don't think I'd want to have to retrace half of this overworld looking for things under burn bushes. Potato Pony is doing a great job of making use of that ladder to take out what look to be slightly squishy orange dark nuts, maybe?
It's a great strat for dark nuts in general.
Yeah, it really is. Get the heck out of the way. They can't hit you, but you can just kind of wail away at them. And CJ is going to he's going to retry and go ahead and pick up that heart again.
There's a reason he didn't up a retry, and I did not see it. Oh, we got the faster, meaner, nastier blue dark nuts.
Yeah, see, I'm a chicken. I would have block clipped in this room pretty much immediately because I am not fast enough to do bombs against these guys. And they do that all the time.
Yeah, and sometimes you just get trolled.
Yeah, chat is telling us that CJ hit a couple of unhappy door repairs, so he was up and A-ing to get a little bit of his money back, because again, since he's taking hearts out of the take any, he's gonna have to buy a candle, and we've seen that the candle is 77 rupees, so he's gonna need a bit more money to get that.
Not only that, but money comes in very handy in second quest to begin with.
I mean, money comes in handy in any form of this game. You never know when you're going to have to buy a ton of keys just to be able to finish the game. I would almost have wanted to farm those levers, but unfortunately that's a terrible screen to do it on.
Speaking of terrible, I would honestly want to exit this room on 1 heart just to save the room.
Totally, especially with how many of these guys you killed and the fact that you will not live through it if they hit you. Or clip into that block and just wait. Just be patient. There is the White Sword Power Bracelet, which in a... Oh, no, game!
6 hearts! Wow! Second quest is making this game stingy. Hey, there's a Triforce room in level 2.
Woohoo! We found the Triforce. Now, as long as he doesn't go too far away from the Triforce... Oh, nope, it's in that room. Okay. We still haven't found our item here in level 2, or the heart.
But he's just gonna claim it. Makes sense.
Alright, ignore the temporary flashing of the power bracelet on CJ's side. I clicked the wrong button, and Cheshire is finally going to get his wood sword. Alright, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons tonight. This is fantastic, so that'll fix itself here in just a moment.
Yeah, that could happen to anybody, really?
Well, I mean, I generally try to avoid the tracker because we get in fights and it eats all of my inputs. Potato Pony, meanwhile, is going to continue looking for the item or the floor heart here in level 2. With a second quest overworld, there's a really good chance we're going to need that power bracelet to find one of our levels.
Possibly recorder 2. Well, there goes a raft spot and a recorder spot.
Well, yeah, the raft spots you still only get 2, so the odds on that are fairly low, and unfortunately for Potato Pony, he now has to re-clear this entire room of lovely and wonderful blue dark nuts, because I do believe the Triforce was directly to his left through that shutter door.
Correct, but he finds a bomb hole, which leads into a free room.
Well, alright. Creepy empty rooms. We're gonna get a reminder that the Triforce is up in the room next to those blue dark nuts. This could have something. Maybe, unless we've already cleared it.
We
Oh
haven't.
no!
Oh, now we know the penalty. Max bombs are money.
Ow! And on a second quest
Oh,
over. Oh,
shoot.
there's our floor
There's
heart.
the heart
Mm-hmm.
and a vertical shoot room that cleaves the dungeon in half.
Yeah, but here's what you now know. There's either a room to the south of that room, or there's a room to the south of the room that's directly next to you, because there has to be a way into that room. Like, logically, there has to be a way to get in there and pick up that heart. So there's going to be an entrance into one of the sides of that chute.
And I believe it's to the right of this room where Potato Pony's trying to shuffle the enemies by going in and out to try and get rid of the blue dark nut. Has successfully done so.
Meanwhile, Chessjerk is making use of some of these money droppers on the overworld to farm up for his candle. He now has enough money to go ahead and pick it up. Having seen that the white sword item is the power bracelet and that it's going to be a full 6 hearts, I can't say that I blame him.
Oh, for sure. Now, unfortunately for Potato Pony, if this room does not have the item, is bomb blocked from the rest of the dungeon.
Yeah, there's no item there. There is the candle pickup for Chessjerk. Alright, so if you're Potato Pony, he's gonna go looking to see if he can find the item, or maybe try to farm these guys for some bombs. That would be my call. But do you go back in, kill that room of blue dark nuts, or do you come back later when you might have better weapons to clear that thing out?
I'd go for the better weapons play because it's tedious to fight blues again and again and again.
Yeah, I mean, if I was Potato Pony, I would have, having seen that there we go, we got a bomb drop, that's helpful. But if I was Potato Pony, I would probably have picked up the Triforce the first time in that room, because he'd already seen most of the rooms on the other side, and none of the others were shutter blocked. So it might have been a smarter call just to walk into it, pick up the Triforce, and then you don't ever have to worry about clearing that again. We're going to see the blue ring on Chessjerk's side, but I highly doubt we're going to be buying that.
Oh, hi, Wand.
Well, alright, that is fantastic, especially for that blue dark net room.
Yeah, but Potato Pony, I believe, already grabbed the Triforce out of level 2, so that's a wash. Now, with the wand, you get White Sword level offense. Very helpful.
Yeah, this is definitely an upgrade. He's gonna see the blue candle, which he's already gotten his, I believe, from a Take Any, maybe? I haven't seen. No, he hasn't found a Take Any yet.
Now, I bet CJ's gonna beeline it right for that power bracelet. With 7 power bracelet spots in the second quest to Overworld, that becomes a pretty big deal. Oh, hi, magical sword location.
Yeah, that's definitely something that we want to see, but I highly doubt we're going to. And yeah, I must have missed, watching Chessjerk, I must have missed Potato Pony going back into that room to get the Triforce. And Chessjerk's gonna find level 6 directly next to their start. Where is he? He's down in the area of their start screen.
So, level 6 is where it gets really interesting on the dungeon shuffle in terms of shapes, because you can get some pretty large level 6s.
Yeah, you really can. It's one of those dungeons that if you have any other option, you really want to go somewhere else first. And Potato Pony is going to find and pick up his candle out of this first Take Any cave.
It's a fine pickup. When you don't know where the blue candle shop is, that's a good pickup.
Well, I mean, plus you're on second quest money. Potato Pony's already seen one of the candle shops in the upper northeast corner of the map, I think, or it was under one of the forest armoses. But it's a second quest money. You don't want to have to spend money if you aren't going to have it in the first place. All right. Meanwhile,
having that ladder's paying dividends already, as there's a Chevy room.
So it looks like level 6 is directly to the left of the Vanilla Woodsword Cave. Wow, that's a beefy Aquamentus. Oh, Chessjerk just picked up something. Maybe bombs?
Bombs.
More money?
Wow, lots of red bubbles in this 6.
I mean, there's gotta be blue somewhere. It's a guarantee that in any of these dungeons that actually have the second quest bubbles, there will be somewhere you can find a blue bubble. It just might not be in the best spot ever, as Chester's going to find the transport staircase in 6. He's going to go ahead and take it. Potato Pony with the wand is going to have a really big advantage here in this level 6. He can get hit with these bubbles, and it is not going to matter at all, because he has the wand, and other than Wizrobes, he's going to be able to do damage to pretty much everything in this dungeon, and we haven't seen Wizrobes yet.
Yeah, we've only seen gorillas in this dungeon, thankfully, although they can get pretty nasty with them just throwing their boomerang without warning.
Yeah, it really can, and you're just like, okay, please stop hitting me in the head with things. I would appreciate it.
Nice clock drop for CJ. It'll help clean up this room of Gibdo. I believe this will be our item, unless it's segmented. Oh, here's
Okay.
a good item to get in second quest. The recorder. You got many more spots in the overworld to check with that in a second quest overworld, so that is a massive find for CJ.
It really is. And so far, we've only, if I've got this correct, we've only seen levels 2, 6, and 7. So there are a lot of things still missing, not to mention, 9 would be cool. Oh, look, it's a map! What do we think this is?
Aim that ink blot, folks.
I think it's a bird. We're seeing it from the wing up, and he is pointing to the right. And Oasis is saying it looks like the state of Minnesota.
I'm gonna say it looks like a Maverick. It looks like one of the enemy mechanoids from Mega Man X, the series.
Okay, sure. Well, we're gonna find Ganon's room here in this level 6. CJ still has a sword, so this is actually really good for him. Oh, hi, bait block in, well, not a great spot, but I think we can get around that. I don't think there's any reason to
I believe so too, yes.
Because you can ladder
Maybe
clip.
required, but I doubt it.
Well, here's the thing. Potato Pony entered this from the ladder clip, so there's the way around it right there. So he was kind of breaking logic to get to the bait block. So yeah, there's definitely, we do not need to pay that guy today.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead, clear the Dongo room so that he can get through the shutter door, because this will be the room that's directly above the bait block, I do believe, if I'm picturing the map correctly in my head. And a couple of people in chat. Okay, I like this. They're saying it either looks like Reptar or the bubble tiny dinosaur. I'm okay with that.
Yes. I can picture that too. Speaking of, that became a meme in another community that I'm in, just based off of something the streamer said.
Oh, really? That's funny. Hopefully it's a good meme.
Oh, it's a good meme.
Alright, meanwhile, Potato Pony is going to find... Look, we found blue bubbles! They exist!
Yep, right outside the stair from the transport.
Now, Chessjerk, unfortunately, is going to find one of those rooms that makes Fred not very happy and take a unfortunate death to one of those dinosaurs who decided that he could totally walk on water tonight.
Yeah,
Potato Pony, meanwhile, is going to enter the same room.
Yeah, it's worth noting that that the NFC room is possibly the worst room to fight a Dodongo in. And that room had the dungeon heart.
Yeah,
oh boy.
It's nice, but it is not overly necessary. But it could also, since it is a drop room, it could have been the Triforce. So I imagine that Chessjerk is headed on his way back there. Now, we're going to get a nice compass for Potato Pony. I mean, unless Chessjerk wanders into the Triforce room on his way back to that room, I imagine he's going to go back and clear it.
First, he's going to grab this key.
And dance around these trolley faces. There's the Triforce for Potato Pony, and he's on his way out of level 6. Actually, he did not get the recorder, so he might go back in.
It would be advised if he did, because chances are, in a second quest overworld, you're going to have something that is recorder blocked in a randomizer setting.
Very true.
I have yet to see one of these seeds where the recorder blocked nothing.
Oh, hello, bomb upgrade that we cannot afford. It's also really good in this type of a situation with remove most open stairs on, that if you can avoid digging some of the larger dungeons, find your smaller dungeons. If you have the recorder and you have the Triforce out of the dungeon, you can always whistle back when you don't find what you are looking for. Potato Pony is going to find another take any, grab a heart. But yeah, this is one of those. So every runner has a different viewpoint on 6 and 7. It's very, very situational. Say the only things you have found are 6 and 7, then you're going to dig them. Like level 2, that wasn't very much fun until you could actually get a hold of that wand. And with the current hearts that that Potato Pony had, it was a little bit of a entertaining dungeon. But if you find 6 and 7 and you found nothing else, you're going to dig it. It doesn't matter. It's what you've got.
Oh, CJ took a red bubble bop. I mean, he knows where he can go, but still not desirable.
I don't know that Cheshire has actually come out of that side of the... Has he come out of that side of the transport staircase?
He has, so...
All right,
it's just unfortunate, and I think he was close to the Triforce room, actually.
Oh, that's a shame. But he will need a sword, I think, to get there? Or at the very least to do some dancing with these lovely and wonderful orange Lanmos. They are much slower than their cousins.
Yeah, the Danger Noodles are not something you want to mess with, especially this early in the game.
Chester deciding that he's gonna go ahead and go for... He's gonna go for that little heart sitting there, risking getting bopped by both the floor and the Danger Noodles. He's gonna go back into the Dodongo NSU room, find his floor heart. Again, you're not gonna be upset about the floor heart if you're CJ, but at the same time, you could be done in 6.
Yeah, no doubt, because I think after this, he's just gonna find the Triforce room and get on his way, as Potato Pony now has the power bracelet.
Now, have we seen...
CJ picked that up earlier.
Okay, did he go back for it? I will give him credit for it, and then if I'm wrong, then we can fix it later. CJ's gonna go ahead and find his Triforce.
And that's his first Triforce, so... based off of positioning, I'd say CJ has a slight advantage with that recorder, but we shall see.
Yeah, Potato Pony not getting that out of level 6. If something important ends up underneath the recorder, or Dig Dogger blocked in one of the levels as we find level 8, it's gonna play a factor.
Although level 8 certainly does play a factor in these seeds, as level 8 typically has 2 items in it.
Yep, there will be 2.
You're gonna want to dig this out.
You are, but at the same time, if the enemy set is too terrible, 1, 3, 4, and 5 are still out on the overworld somewhere, and they might be a lot easier to dig than all of these lovely and wonderful dark nets.
Oh, now CJ's getting the power bracelet.
The power bracelet.
But he got it early.
No, it was 5 hearts.
We'll just call that premature marking.
Yeah,
we knew he was gonna get it anyway.
I mean, we're talking and clicking buttons all at the exact same time, and it's been a long day, so it'll be fine. All right. Meanwhile, Potato Pony is going to get a nicely timed clock in level 8. And yeah, Chester could tried. He found the cave first at 5 hearts, and unfortunately, he needed 6. I just didn't know if I had missed him going back to pick it up. All right.
I thought he went back. Oh well.
More Dodongos. I've actually played a couple that don't need the recorder. It's kind of weird because you're kind of expecting something to be blocked by it, and then it just isn't.
Yeah, that's certainly one I wouldn't see coming.
Alright, so at this point, I would probably just go ahead and... There he goes. He's going to get the good bomb on this. In this type of a room, I don't know that I would want to waste the time. Ooh, 8 rupee bombs. I don't think I would want to waste...
Speaking of good bombs, there's good cheap bombs to be found.
But yeah, in Potato Pony's case, I would have just walked up and fed them because he took like an extra 45 seconds to do that room when, you know, he didn't have to. Chester's going to find level 8. With the bubbles and the enemy set in here, without the wand, this is going to be slightly more difficult for him.
On the plus side, this first